The Illini4000 is a non-profit. Whose mission is to fight cancer. The president's job is the protector of the mission. So the Illini4000, just like every other nonprofit, is centered around a mission. We have a goal. Ours is to raise funds for cancer research, patient services, to promote hope and awareness for both of those, and to document the American cancer experience as well. The Portraits Project is essentially the main reason why we do this cross-country bike ride. The idea was, I remember hearing this from one of the co-founders, Jonathan Schlesinger, about why do we actually undergo a 4 to 4,500 mile cross-country bike ride when we could just have a bunch of people stay at home, do their jobs, and donate all of the money that they raise to cancer research. Most of us are not qualified and not capable of doing cancer research ourselves, are not capable of actually doing the tangible stuff required to promote the exact cures for cancer. There are a few indirect ways in which we do that. One of the largest things we do is a cross-country bike ride to raise funds and promote awareness for the fight against cancer. Each year we go from New York City to a state on the West Coast, and this year we're looking to raise $150,000 for cancer research and patient support services. In addition to actually cycling across the country, we are involved in this project we've created called the Portraits Project, where we look to document the American cancer experience along the way. We interact with cancer patient survivors, caretakers. We meet them at gas stations, bus stops, churches we stay at, schools, on the side of the road, anywhere. And we like to take their story, share with them what we're doing, and hear back from them.
Hi, I'm Jamie Kelleher. I am the Director of Information for the Illini4000 for Cancer. I rode from New York City to San Francisco on the Illini4000's 4th annual ride in the summer of 2010. One of my favorite things about the Illini4000 is the Portraits Project. As we go across the United States, we interview cancer patients, survivors, caretakers, pretty much anybody who has had any experience with cancer and wants to talk about it. We are ready to listen and to hear what they have to say. One of my favorite experiences about the Illini4000 was a day in the 2010 ride when I was riding with a group of 6 other girls, and we had gotten way behind because one girl had a flat, it took forever to fix, we saw a cute dog, we were behind. So when we got to a rest stop, all the groups had already left, and then we had to go to the bathroom. So we walked into this flower shop across the street just to ask if we can use the bathroom. And when we walked in, the woman who owned the flower shop just looked at us and goes, "Tell me what you guys are doing." And we said, "Okay, we're the Illini4000, we're riding our bikes across the country for cancer." And she just said, "You're riding for me." And that was probably one of the most powerful moments that she just completely said this, you guys are, the cause was so close to her and we just touched her so much. We ended up staying and talking to her and interviewing her for the Portraits Project, which was an amazing interview. So another thing that we thought about, and that has been thought about since the beginning of the Illini4000, is why do the ride? Because, I mean, obviously we do have to spend some money on the ride, and we have to transport ourselves across the country to New York and then back from San Francisco, and so why not just raise a bunch of money and donate it? And there's a lot of reasons for that. One of them being just what the ride means symbolically. People who are fighting cancer are going through a lot of pain, it's a big struggle, and what we do, riding your bike across the country is no walk in the park. It's not easy. You do have pain in your legs, it is a struggle, and it's a big commitment. So it's kind of showing that the sacrifice we're making is something that we're choosing to do, and I think it can be inspiring to cancer patients as well.
Why we ride the bike so much is because I think that the day-to-day struggle of waking up every morning in the summer at 6 o'clock in the morning and then doing this fairly strenuous physical activity kind of parallels the whole experience of cancer, where every morning you wake up and it's a struggle. I think everyone who's out there every day in the summer riding with us quickly realizes that whatever obstacle you may face, whatever strange obstacle might come about, it's nothing compared to what those people are experiencing and what they're having to go through. Really, the Portrait Project is a big endeavor by the Illini4000 to try to document the American cancer experience.
Cancer affects everyone, independent of race, age, gender, all of the things that people think separate the United States into its own minorities, but it is one body, one group fighting cancer together, and cancer is blind to all of those other factors. So to show that unity across the country is a very powerful thing, and you get to see that cancer affects a lot of people very similarly, and it's such an awful thing, but sometimes you get to hear the beauty in the lives of people who have been affected and whose lives have changed since being diagnosed with cancer, or since seeing a friend or family member diagnosed with cancer. And it's a very remarkable and powerful experience to witness.